Welcome on this week market outlook. My name is John. If today is your first time watching my video, I want to say welcome to this YouTube channel. This is where I provide content on Forex market and also on cryptocurrency market. These are the things that are going to help you to make money in the financial market. Now, I just started uploading the videos of how I trade. You can check the playlist of this YouTube channel. You can actually watch the part 1 and the part 2, and I just want you to watch it with an open mind because I said a lot of things there that can actually help you. It's not just about you rushing, to watch the video and rush out. You just need to watch it with an open mind because I strongly believe there's so many things you can learn from that video, and it's going to be very helpful in your trading. I'm excited about that, and I can't wait to start seeing your results. And just all you need to do is just to check the playlist and you watch it. And this is me giving you heads up of what happened last week and what I'm expecting this coming week. Last week, I was up 3.5% in my funded account, and I was really excited. But on Friday, NFP, I lost about some couple of money I made, and I later closed the week with only 1.2% profit. But it is what it is. It was not a losing week, though it was not as I really expected, but it is what it is. I'm going to be showing you guys the trade I took and what happened. I was expecting dollar to become strong, but dollar became weak. On Friday. It is what it is. We just have to move to the next trade. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I'm expecting next. So it's obviously that we are on downtrend in dollar index. Because why? We're actually holding on this low. This was a very strong low. We're holding on, but you can see we're actually broken it. If you go on the weekly, you can see clearly we're actually broken away from it. You can see right there, we've actually broken that low. So obviously I am bearish, but that doesn't mean that I would just selling buying Euro USD. That's not what it means. It means that on the long term, which is on the higher time frame like the weekly, we could be bearish. But guess what, guys? We need to know that on the lower time frame, like 4 hours, we can also turn bullish. So I'm going to be showing you guys my approach, what I'm going to be doing, everything I'm going to be doing, in the coming weeks. So looking at dollar index right now, I'm expecting a pullback. So all I'm waiting for is just a pullback. And guess what? I'm going to be trading the pullback. I'm not just going to allow the pullback to just happen, just like that. I'm expecting a pullback to go all the way up here before going to the downside. So the pullback is over 100 pips. So why shouldn't I take advantage of it? So if I go to the daily, it makes sense for me to see price to pull back up onto this place before selling off. Anything can happen. Price can do anything, maybe pull 50% or pull all the way here. Anyone that happens, I would just be following the trend. I would just paying attention to what is actually happening in the market. So I will just be exercising a lot of patience. That doesn't mean that I will force my will in the market or I'm forcing the market to pull up. That is not what I'm doing. I'm also going to be careful because price can just retrace a little bit and continue going to the downside. Anything is possible. But this is one thing about market outlook, whereby that I can tell you I'm expecting a pullback to go up here before selling. Now, if I just wait for market to get here for me to sell, I could just be waiting forever. The market could just do something like this and just drop out. So you just need to know how to become flexible. You don't need to be rigid in the market. So all I need to be doing is to follow the short-term movement and what price is actually telling me. The story price is telling me on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, so I can be able to make decision for the next trading day. But looking at what I'm seeing right now, it makes sense for a retracement because that's just what is possible. That doesn't mean that this coming week, maybe by Monday or market open this Sunday, that we cannot see price continue to go bearish. Price can decide to do that. But me personally, I'm not looking at that. But if price shows me something like that, I'm also going to follow it as well. So I'm not forcing my will or kind of like saying this is what must happen in the market. I'm not doing any of those things. I'm always following the market as the market prints. So let's go to 4 hours so we can actually see what we're looking at. So this is 4 hours. I like to follow market structure. Let me show you guys what happened to me that day. On Friday. When price broke this high, that was early. That was on Monday. Price broke this high. I was thinking, oh, we are bullish. That was why I told you guys I'm expecting price to break it. If you watch my previous market breakdown, I was waiting for a retracement to come all the way down here for me to buy it again. So I took a buy here. I was on drawdown, but before evening, around 3 p.m., price start going. Then during the FOMC news, price pushed up, but around 7:30, Nigerian time, I started seeing some retracement. I just have to manually close my trade. So when I manually close my trade, I say, okay, let me see what happens. So the next day, price just drop all the way down and push up again. Now, when price was here, I was like, okay, maybe we're going to, they were about to turn bullish. Now, that's what I was thinking. That's one thing about trading. Everything's about thinking because you always do what you're thinking. So that was, I was thinking, okay, price is going to turn bullish. I was like, okay, even if we're going to be bearish, probably we'll go all the way up here before selling. That was just what I had in mind. But the market had another thing in mind, whereby that during the NFP, we just saw heavy price movement all the way to downside. It is what it is. I took a loss. Thank God I have a stop loss. That doesn't mean that you have to be trading without stop loss. I took but though the reason why I took about that kind of loss, my stop loss was 20 pips. But this is news. Whenever news is happening, there could be slippage. The broker I'm using slipped me. I'm using about three prop firm. One of them gave me 27 pips loss, one of them 36 pips loss, one of them 44 pips loss. It is crazy. But looking at what I did in the market, it was just 19, 20 pips. That was my stop loss. But because of the news, I wasn't taking out on the exact stop loss, which is normal. Whenever news is happening, that's what we could expect. Slippage could just happen here and there. So what am I going to do next? All right, I'm expecting a retracement from here. I don't know how it's going to form. Probably price will go down before going up, or price will go down before going up, or maybe price will go up like this, price goes up like this before coming down. Whatever that happens, I'm going to be making my decisions. For me, the way I do my trading, I am not doing trade. I'm not forcing anything here, but I'm expecting a retracement. I cannot just, wait for price market open. I'm expecting to be buying Euro USD because it has really extended. Price could just do something like this. Maybe, let me show you. It could just push all the way up here, or it could just push here and stop here. We could just have some M pattern, and guess what? We'll drop. Anyone can happen. I just have to be ready for it. So I can also see price going all the way down here. Price go down, then we'll just push up, push down, push up. Things like this could just happen and we'll stay fall off. Whatever that happens, I will just be, mindful and know how to play the game. So that's just what I'm expecting on DXY, which is dollar index. So and if DXY is going to go in any other way, it's also going to reflect in Euro USD and GBP USD. So let's look at Euro USD at the moment. So many people were bearish on Euro USD. A lot of people were selling it, and I really don't like the way the price action of Euro USD showed up this week. It was really, really messy. That was why it was so hard for me to read. This previous price action was so easy for me to read. I made so much money with this price action, but this price action was crazy. You can see just leaving some high. It missed this high, dropped, range, dropped, push up again. Like it was just so rapid, unclear movement. But that's the market for you. You know, anything can happen. So, but if I were to focus on buying this low, I wouldn't have missed this buy entry. But my eye was only seeing bullish, bearish. So that was what happened. So it is what it is. All I need to do is just to wait and see what the market is doing. But I'm actually expecting a retracement. But the question is, are we going to break this high right here before retracing all the way down? I don't know. I don't think we're going to retrace all the way down, but there's a possibility to that as well. There's also a reason why price could retrace all the way down, or maybe we could just retrace 50% and go up. So whatever that happens, I'm just ready for the market to see what to do and to pay attention to whatever the market is showing me. So I'm going to be very mindful of anything the market is showing. So I'm bullish on Euro USD, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be buying here. I am not going to do it. I'm going to be expecting a retracement. Even if you look at RSI is already above 70. No, that doesn't mean I use RSI to trade. I use a lot of things to be able to determine my entry. One is, okay, what am I looking at for? Is it a pullback or trend continuation? That's one the things I ask myself. And at the same time, I also ask myself, what is the timing? Timing is very, very key. Look at this retracement. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. This retracement started at 11 a.m. You can see 11 a.m. Nigerian time, and it's usually happening a lot of time whereby the price retraces at 11 a.m., at 3 p.m., at either 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. These timing are very, very crucial depending on what I have in mind. Like, for example, let's say the way price is going down here and RSI is already below 30 and it's already 11 a.m. I will be more comfortable buying than to say, okay, let me put a buy at this, points. For some people who trade um maybe smart money concept, this are some of the things that maybe you are taught. Maybe you see price, breaking a high like this and you call it structure break. Then if price come back to that low, you buy again. Imagine that you put a sell limit here. Guess what, guys? You have been, taken out before price go your way. That is one thing you need to stay away of. And when price got there, what the timing was around 9 a.m., which is the peak of London section. But guess what? Around 10 a.m., price started reducing momentum. Then 11 a.m., guess what? Price shown a sign of reversal. Then by 12, we saw the reversal. Though reversal was how many pips? Was really huge. From here to here, let me check. From this place to this high, that's around that was really 37 pips, really much for Euro USD because Euro USD is not that volatile. So you can see 37 pips and it retraces and ranges a little bit. And guess what? The next day we have a huge uptrend. Honestly, I really miss this uptrend. These are the kind of trades I'm actually waiting for a long time. But it is what it is. It happened without me. I just have to, feel good about it. Like I told you guys, I'm expecting two things. Either price to come out. If price come all the way down here, I'll be looking forward to buy it. But if we broke this high, I'll be very careful because if we broke this high, there's a chance that price could just retrace and based on the timing and everything, I'm going to be making my decision. But if you look at this right now, let me go to 30 minutes. Let me see. Nothing on 30 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes. Okay, because of the uptrend, I'll be looking forward to buy here. That doesn't mean I'll buy here. It depends on the timing price got here and what I'm seeing. Yeah, that might make you giving me a reason to buy here because this is an uptrend. So price could just market open by Monday, drop all the way down, and continue going up on Monday. So this is just what I have in mind. So whatever that happens, I will just be mindful. And also, you guys also need to be mindful. Know what you need to do because one thing about trading is not someone coming to tell you what they have in mind and you put that in they have in mind in the chart and start forcing it to come out. No, you need to have your own decision. Come up with your own decision so you can have your own bias, so you can be strong. Very, very important. So looking at this, I'm bullish. I'm also going to be bearish as well. So anyone that happens, I'll just have to take it like that. So let's do GBP USD. Someone dropped in the comment section that I should analyze USD JPY. So if you want me to analyze any pair you are currently trading, all you need to do is just drop it in the comment section. I'm going to analyze any pair you are currently trading. Just drop it on the comment section. All right, so this is GBP US. Let's look at when this reversal here started. Let's look at the timing. I told you guys about timing. So the first candle showed up by 8. Second one showed up by 8:30. Okay, 8:45, 9 o'clock. It makes sense to take this reversal. Yeah, it makes sense because this is a good timing. This is a good timing, because these sells started around 7 a.m. Or you can see the reversal coming in. So you can see this is a good timing to take this sell. But even if it's to take this buy, if I had taken this buy, I would have used a stop loss because this is the bearish market. Price could just come and go, continue going down. So that doesn't mean that you'll be stubborn with the way the market moves. You need to also understand that price can also reverse. Have that in the back of your mind, please. So every time you're making decisions, just make sure you know what you're doing. Very, very important. Okay, so that is that for GBP USD. But looking at GBP USD, we're still in an uptrend, just that we had a very crazy bullish market. Sorry, very crazy retracement. And you can see, look at RSI at 30. Before this news happened, this market was already, RSI has already got to 25, which means for you to buy. So you see, I'm not using RSI for trend, but I'm just using it to solidify whatever bias I have. So I'm going to make a video on that. So if you don't want to miss that, get connected to this YouTube channel, because I'm going to be dropping that video this week. So you're going to also learn how I use RSI as well. So looking at this, I'm expecting a retracement. Now the question is, where would the retracement get to? As you can see, we have not broken any major structure on the 4 hour. This is a major structure. Possibly we could have price come all the way down here and a very strong bullish movement. Bro, honestly, I'm seeing a very buying opportunity on GBP USD. You can see all of these structures right here. The price will actually take it. Mark it out. This week, price is going to sell, maybe do some retracement and take out all these highs. All these highs you are seeing here, all these missed highs. And let's check how many pip is that. Let's check from, let's just do 50% from here. That's about 200 pips, bro. There's a 200 pips buy on GBP USD this week. Do not miss this, guys. Honestly, this is really a huge opportunity for people who are going to be taking GBP USD trade. There's a 200 pips opportunity for you guys, for this week. That's for GBP USD. Someone on this YouTube channel said I should analyze USD JPY, of which I'm going to do that right now. So if you want me to analyze any pair you are trading, just make sure you drop it on the comment section. Like I told you guys, I'm very careful trading JPY pairs. Not that the way I trade does not work on JPY pairs, it does, but because of JPY pairs sometimes can be very, very crazy, you just have to be very careful. You can see, RSI was already at above 75, and that was a huge sell. Where it is right now, this is a very strong demand area. Now the question is, are we going to go up from here? Let's go to daily. Let's see what's going on daily. So you just have to be very careful on USJPY. For me, USJPY is best at following trend. Just allow the retracement to happen, because if you're trying to trade retracements, you're going to get yourself crucified on USJPY positions. So with the way price is, where price is right now, I'm expecting a bullish movement. Because if you look at RSI is already at 6 on the 4 hour time frame, which is really, really bad. So in that I'm expecting a bullish movement. But let me go to 4 hours. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, bullish movement. I'm expecting a bullish movement. You can see this thing makes sense to sell here, because you can see the way it touched RSI. So my strategy works everywhere, but you just need to know how some pair moves. Some pair doesn't like to do retracement. For example, imagine, let's say you are forcing this retracement to get here. You can see price continues. You just need to know the kind of retracement you're going to be trading, and very, very careful with your decision. It's just about the way you approach things. So that's just what I have to say about trading JPY pairs. But personally, I don't like to trade JPY pairs, because I like to trade retracement, and Euro USD and GBP USD gives me that opportunity to just play with retracements. So I'm expecting a bullish movement right here, but you have to exercise patience to see when the retracement will show up. Let's see what happens. If you see a strong 4 hour candle close above this high, above this white line, it makes sense for a buy. So it makes sense for a buy, but that doesn't mean that the buy will continue forever. This is a strong bearish movement, because if you go on a weekly, the question is this place the low? Are we going to come lower? That's a very big question. But if you look at the way we have sold off for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, for 4 weeks. That's over 1 month we've been selling off. The way we have sold off, it is very, very, it is very, very important that you are careful in your decision. Mostly be mindful of areas like this, because price could just do just minor retracement and come all the way down. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is that something happened on Friday. A lot of things happened in the financial market where the stock market plummeted, and the VIX. There's an asset called VIX. It's what we use to gauge the volatility of the market. So VIX dropped over 59% in a single day, which is actually very scary. A lot of economists are actually predicting that, okay, we might have some recession. This is VIX. Let's look at VIX index. Let's see what happened in VIX. You can see VIX. You can see VIX. It jumped. VIX is just for you to gauge the volatility of the market. Whenever we have this volatility, it means that something cool just happened in the market. You can see this was in 2020, COVID-19. This was VIX. This was when we had a major market crash, and you can see the way we just jumped again. But let's see what happens. It might not be that too serious, but you just have to have this in mind. I'm not trading this. No, I don't think anybody's trading this. This price action is very, very messy. So this is just for you to be mindful of what could possibly happen in the financial market. So guys, dollar index is bearish. The question is, are we coming all the way down to 100, or getting to 99, or getting very lower to this place? I don't know. I don't want to say anything. All I'm doing is I'm going to be following the trend as the market is giving me opportunity. But if you look at the trend right now, it makes sense for you to see that, okay, Euro USD is about to start a bullish movement. Because if you look at it, if let's say if you want to read the chart in Euro USD, this is just a higher high, a higher low. Then this is just a range in the middle section for us to continue going all the way up. So possibly Euro USD could touch 1.12747, possibly, but it won't do it on a straight line, bro. It will not. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs happening on the 4 hours, on the daily, before it gets there. That is the nature of Euro USD. It does not, it does not trend. You can see this kind of beautiful trending movement, but you can see this crazy messy price action. So these are possibilities. Just open your mind and know how to tackle every market condition. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in another market breakdown.